Let's get straight to it, man. It's Friday, man. It's a very, very long week, but we're here now. That's all that matters. Free game Fridays. So let's get straight into it. Today's topic, I kind of just thought about it right now. We're gonna be talking about how we gotta hustle harder. We gotta be able to do more for ourselves because we think that we always like to believe or lie to ourselves, like we're making change, like we're making a lot of change. But in reality, when you really take a step back and realize how much more capable you are of doing a task or exceeding your potential, or like being able to do more. Just do more. That's literally what it is. Like once you realize that, it makes everything so much easier because we're so used to being in an environment where it's like we're just lazy. We're just lazy as hell. Like we always think we just do the bare minimum, just do blah, blah, blah. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll just do it so I can get it out the way. And then boom, where are my rewards at? Like people always think like, oh, if I just do what you tell me to, like you gonna reward me, right? Like no, that is not how you gonna make it in this world. And it goes back to the point of like how we need to focus on being able to just do more. That's all it really is. Just being able to go out and do what 99% of other people are not doing. Because once you realize that a lot of people aren't doing that much, you already one step ahead. So doing with that mindset, it makes it like it takes a little off your shoulders on like being discouraged because everyone else is doing their own thing and it's hard to keep up. A lot of people try and like keep up and look at other people, what they doing, but at the same time, you gotta stay in your own lane. Understand we all work at our own speed. We're all doing different progress. Like it is what it is. But at the same time, like just be able to do more for yourself. Like stop being so complacent with like half-ass results when you know you can do more. Like we always get we just get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, another thing is like effective time management, like being able to take time out of your day and strictly dedicate it to you being better, just you getting better, whatever it is. Whenever you mastering your craft, finding your purpose, whatever it is you're trying to do, like actually take the time out of your day to really focus on that. And let's be honest, we all say we got good time management. We always say I'm gonna dedicate this weekend to just working on all my schoolwork, but for some reason it's never enough. And that goes into the category of like being able to work efficiently. When we start realizing that we do not work as efficiently as we should be, it changes the game from like forever. It really does change the game because we always say we're gonna like put in the time and take the time out of our day or out of our week to like set it aside and focus on just this one thing. But then for some reason, it's never like it always seems like it's never enough because you didn't really invest that much time because we kind of take that for granted. And that's just another thing. There's so many things that spiral from this topic. How we think we had like that. One of the biggest things, Kobe Bryant said this shit one time. He was like, one of the biggest mistakes we make is thinking we have time, and we don't, dog. This life is short, man. And if you seriously like treat it as such, it'll humble you so quickly. There's this one movie, and I'm gonna go watch it again actually because it's such a good ass movie. It's got Justin Timberlake, and I think it's called like Time or some shit like that. It was made in like 2011, 2012 or something like that. But it has Justin Timberlake, and pretty much the entire movie focuses on like if we traded money for time. Like time is the currency in this movie. So in the movie, they all have like their time stamp, like how much time they have left before they leave this world, like just on their forearm. And it's like a literally like a ticking time bomb. Some people got 10 years, some people got 50, some people got 70, some people got a couple months, only a couple years, a couple weeks. Like they all have their own thing. That's like their currency. So whenever they go out and do what we do, like whenever they go out to go get gas, so they go get food or make any sort of purchase or exchange, they're like here. They put their wrists to each other to like extract that time. That is their currency. And in the movie, they also do some other shit where it's like all the stuff we have in this world, like all types of violence and criminal activity, like instead of like doing it for money, they do it for time. They get more time on their hands. And when you really understand that, like in that movie, so when they do that, it's like it makes them realize like, oh, I can't be out here wasting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's really in your face, when life is like telling you like, yo, this is all you're getting, and I'm gonna keep like pushing it in your face to keep reminding you, because that's why we don't take it as seriously, because it's not like we're not experiencing something every single day to remind us like, yo, the clock is ticking. We don't have time to be bullshitting, worrying about all this dumbass shit. And that is why we always take that shit for granted. But back to the movie, because this is a good ass movie. I'm not gonna lie. But back to the movie, like, you know what I'm saying? Having this fucking ticking ticking timer on your arm, even if it does say 7 years, just being like, there are only times where you looking at your arm like, damn, like, you know, like you just looking at the seconds count down like that. Like once that shit hits 0, you just fall. You're gone. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, we don't have. I mean, not unfortunately. Fortunately enough, we don't have that. But you know what I'm saying? Like because it's something that you always see. That's when people start taking it seriously. When it's like a life altering matter or something that really like a life changing event. Like that is what gets you to lock in, and that's what I don't want people to do. I don't want people to have to go through some crazy ass life situation when they're like, oh shit, this shit is serious. Like I really gotta lock in. Like some people, unfortunately, gotta lose everything for them to realize like this shit is not a game. Like what was I doing on my life? And that is like the worst possible thing you can do is losing everything. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh shit, that hurt. But yeah, and it's like, so with the time we have now, like people think that you're invincible. That's the problem. People have this mindset that you're invincible. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good health. I'm not out here coughing up blood. I'm not like in no Red Dead Redemption era where I'm deathly sick. Just the slightest cough, it means I could die next week. Like no, like for the most part we taken care of, but that don't mean shit, dude. You are not invincible. Something could happen to you. God forbid something ever does happen to us anytime soon or ever. But it gets to a point where it's going to humble you and it's going to just change. It don't change your life. It's going to change other people's lives around you, dog. Because it's just crazy out here, man. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that. I'm like, damn, like the amount of time we waste on just dumb shit is like, it's so addicting too. Like and I understand too, because right now, just the way life is, it's hard to like keep your attention span intact to like really focus on what you need to be doing. Like, you know, you got shit to do, you know, you got to grind, but there's so many things and it does get tiring. It does get exhausting and overbearing, all that stuff. But you just have to have that mentality where it's like you just need to power through it. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like the job's not finished. Like be able to understand that like there's always more. Just do more, man. Seriously. And one thing is, it goes back to like the whole, I'm gonna set time aside to get this done, but it's not as efficient. It's not about the time you put in, it's about what you put in the time. That is a fucking bar. One of my favorite YouTubers was saying that shit on a podcast, and they was talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the time you put in, it's about what you put into the time. So when you are setting this time aside to be like, oh, I'm gonna spend this entire weekend working on this project, but then the weekend comes, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel good because you know, like, oh, I know I'm gonna have time to get this done. So you do that, you set that time aside, and then here it is, Saturday comes around. Now you have to actually do it. That's the biggest part where people fuck up. Now you have to actually do it because you said you did. You thought it was gonna be like just a thought because it's in the air, but now you actually have to go execute. And now people start BSing like, oh, you know what? Yeah, man, it's only like 9 a.m. on Saturday. I can do it at 12. I can just chill for a couple hours, maybe go to the gym or something. And then 12 comes around. Oh, I'll just start at 2. I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go get some food and then I'll start. Now it's 2:30. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna just take a quick little nap and then I'm gonna go. Now you wake up from your nap. Now it's 4 o'clock. Oh, let me just do this laundry real quick. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? You're gonna just keep on prolonging the inevitable. And then here comes Tuesday when that homework assignment is due, and now you busting your ass all day on Monday, from the ass crack of dawn on Monday to 2 in the morning on Tuesday, like trying to hurry up and get this project done at the very last minute. Like, that is the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's not, like, if you're not actually working efficiently, like, none of that other shit matters. Because it's easy for you to put time aside, but like, you know what, I'm not going to hang out with my friends this weekend. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to cut back on doing these things to get myself right. But if you're not actually doing it, like, it sounds cool. It sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not actually taking the steps to be like, okay, I said I wasn't going to hang out with them so I could focus on this. So now let me actually focus on this. And like, you have to actually do it. Like, it sounds cool when you say it because it's like it motivates you and it makes you think, like, you're tricking your brain to thinking, oh, we're gonna change. Like, this is a new chapter. But you're still in that same bullshit because you ain't do nothing all weekend. You've been sitting at home playing video games. You ain't getting shit done. And then people. This is the most annoying part is when we do that dumb shit and immediately revert back to the get out of jail free card. It's like, oh, I just don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time. What the hell are you talking about, buddy? Yes, you did. Because if we. Oh my God, another thing you should watch is Black Mirror. Black Mirror is on some crazy ass shit. And a lot of their episodes, they have like this little like a chip right? Some shit like this. So they put it on their head like that. You press it and it comes with a remote, and you're able to see all your memories, like with the flick of a remote. Like you can go back to 10 years, 10 days, a week, whatever it is, like any sort of memory you want to go to. And I guarantee you, if God forbid we ever do get that technology, please do not give us that. We don't need that. But if something like that ever happened and we really had to like see, like, oh, you said you don't have enough time. Okay, let's see what you did on Saturday. Okay, why is it that on Saturday you didn't get out of bed till 2 p.m.? Talk about you ain't got time. And then once you got out at 2 p.m., you went straight to go get some fast food across the street. And then you didn't finish eating until 3. Like, you see what I'm saying? If there was a way for you to actually see how much you bullshitting, you'd be like, damn, I'm bullshitting. Like, that's what I'm saying. And it goes back to the point where it's like people have to really like get humbled for you to realize that. And like that is, but like we all know that's embarrassing. We don't want to get called out on our BS when we out here lying to the world and lying to ourselves, trying to blame everyone else but ourselves, not holding ourselves accountable. Pretty much, we're so quick to blame anybody but us. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, you think that, and now let me show you now what you was doing. Because was it on Saturday you was posted up at some party, out here posting on your stories every 2 seconds? You wasn't doing shit. Talking about you ain't have time. You didn't have to go to that party. You didn't have to do all that shit. You could have actually stuck in the crib and get done what needs to be done, and then do that. You know what I'm saying? Rest at the end, not in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, he was dropping gems, man. It's like rest at the end, not in the middle. Like it was like it's literally that easy, because you just gotta get after it. You know what I'm saying? But that's for today's video. Hope y'all really like this one, man. Friday, it's our Friday, so tomorrow will be the 7 days. So yeah, we're gonna go crazy tomorrow too. But thank y'all for watching again. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'm gone.